Good afternoon. I'm here on the sixth edition of Hotel Expo Nigeria with Dr. Abraham Fasasi. Doctor, you are welcome to the sixth edition of Hotel Expo Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
What is your motivation in participating in this year edition of the Hotel Expo?
There are quite a whole number of reasons why we need to be here, and we're here on this sixth edition of the Hotel Expo Nigeria 2025. The truth being that Omega Golden Fertility has an endless list of visiting patients from the Western world, and most of the times we have the need to make arrangement for them as to reservations, and while they're having their IVF treatment with us, they are having no hazards in securing accommodation that is quite befitting and that suits their need. That's also in the proximity of the clinic. At the end of it all, they have what it takes to just do the sightseeing while they are in Lagos before they return to United Kingdom, US or Australia, wherever they come up from. At the end of the day, they're happy being in Nigeria, they're happy returning back to their base, and more importantly, with their prince and princess within.
Thank you, Doctor. I know you must have some expectation concerning this Expo 2025. Can you just tell us briefly what are your expectations concerning this Expo?
First, it's been so many years since IVF has been in Nigeria and in the health service industry. However, a whole lot of people will be wondering, out of curiosity, why if a health facility is participating in the Hotel Expo Nigeria. However, they never knew that we work hand in hand, and we have a whole lot to do in common. While we bring the patients and offer our services of IVF and all the related services, they offer the comfort and the ambience that makes them feel home while away from home in the course of their treatment while in Nigeria.
Thank you, Doctor. One more last question. Will you be available on the seventh edition of Hotel Expo?
The seventh edition is just some months away in 2026, and God sparing our lives, we will be here, and then that is what we look forward to after this.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Omega Golden Fertility, first in taking innovation. Thank you.
Our next presentation is going to be a very short one. It's from Dr. Leke Fasasi of Omega Golden Fertility. Please just give us a couple of seconds and he will be here. If you're ready for him, let's bring him on board. Please a round of applause for Dr. Leke Fasasi.
Hotel Expo Nigeria 2025. A few announcements. If you have a black wristwatch that you left at the food court, please reach out. We will available. Back to the station.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, fertility medicine is my discipline, and back in the days, over the last 2 decades or more, it's been the terrain that more Nigerians travel to the Western world. They're quite for at the same time having the dream of becoming a parent fulfilled. Or as time we have it, the Nigerian fertility industry has evolved with regards to capacity and equipment and training and developing the capacity on the local scene. And there are quite a number of very good ones. Omega Golden Fertility, as a brand in the fertility service industry, have come to stay, and we're quite about 2 decades plus in the industry, with results across all phases of fertility service treatment, the conventional IVF, the male infertility, which is the major challenge in the industry today. So this is where we are, and that's what the building look like in these 8 years, all right? Basically, we cater to the need of that's an example of what pregnancy test result looks like. And when you have something in that range, you know the story has definitely changed and the waiting is over. Definitely.
Chief Consultant of Omega Golden Fertility.
I'm Dr. Leke Fasasi. Apart from the high success rate in IVF operation, we're one of the very few in Nigeria in touch 100% with the new fertility frontiers in terms of expertise and equipment, as well as the experience as the industry got to find.
Dr. Abraham Fasasi, PhD, has 2 decades of quality professional experience as a senior embryologist, reproductive endocrinologist, and andrologist in the field of human-assisted reproduction. He's a graduate of the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, State, Nigeria. He has an MSc from the famous University of Leeds. He has degrees in Genesis Reproductive Center in South Africa. He studied at the Center for Reproductive Medicine, St. Mary's Hospital, Manchester Fertility of Manchester, and embryology and TGD Academia in the United States. He's also a doctor of philosophy in stem cell medicine. Dr. Fasasi has participated in over 3,280 IVF cycles with over 1,390 live births. His expertise, you definitely will be improved. His main research interests is in clinical andrology and male gender fertility treatment. He has authored 16 research papers in local and international journals. He's also a member of the most prestigious bodies in his chosen field. And yes, Omega Golden Fertility is a blessing to homes with tailor-fitted solutions for a wide range of fertility issues.
In addition to the IVF treatment as you know it, we excel comfortably in the low-sperm IVF treatment cycle, fertility preservation for those of you who want to do treatment in the future, whose husband needs of that and doesn't have the time to stay in Nigeria. On top of it all, the really gender selection IVF, we have excelled unbelievably well. In one word, science that has a solution. And Omega Golden Fertility is a key task for perfection. In 2025, we have 3 live ones already to suit with the clean needs of our clients. And that's about 10 in the last 2 years study of gender selection idea. So what are we waiting for? Let's do this. And you can have your family concluded with the prince and princess that you wish for.
You can consult Omega for IVF, gender selection, artificial insemination, male and female infertility diagnosis, frozen embryo transfer, timed sexual intercourse, intracytoplasmic sperm injection, and gamete and embryo cryopreservation.
Now it's your job. Of anyone you know that you have family. And we are here to serve. Omega Golden Fertility, the partner to parenthood.
So in total, while we here, a lot of people want to ask, as Omega Golden Fertility evolving over the years, realized time and time again that about 55% to 60% of the patients we have are coming from the Western world. While we have the foreigners, as you can see, we have Nigerians who have lost connect with the system here, and they need a place where they are secure and they are sure of what? Security and a serene environment. They come to Nigeria, they don't have a home here. They want to set somewhere and come to the clinic for treatment. While they do that, we take care of that for them, get a good hotel within the 10-15 minute radius of the clinic, and they check in there and check into the clinic. By the time they are done with their treatment, with the bundles of joys in their stomach, they're going back to the Western world, US, Australia, United Kingdom, where we dominate effortlessly. We have over 100 mothers with their children in Britain currently. They want hotel 2-3 days before they return back to their base around international airport. We make such reservation. They move from the agile environment and settle in there and board flight and return back to the Western world and work. So at the end of the day, he realizes that the health and the tourism industry and the hospitality industry have a meeting point. And as such, this is why a whole lot is possible between us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vicky Fasasi. And that's why when we say that, when you're talking about hospitality and tourism, it basically intersects or intertwines with every other part of the industry. I mean, I'm sure before coming here, you wouldn't have thought it that, okay, health and tourism and hospitality, how do they intersect? But now you know. I mean, if you're coming for a medical procedure, you definitely want to stay somewhere. You want to see the opportunity to see, to take 1 or 2 sites. You're coming into the country. You also want to see that opportunity to do other things. That's why there is a